Hello Internet, Shiny Mike here, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. So yes, it's been a while since I was last on the map, but I've made a few adjustments in the meantime. Well, no adjustments actually, it's just sort of things I've done in between. As you can see here, quarry's been at it, just quarrying away. I've had to go and get some more wood to basically create charcoal to fuel it properly. Hence why I have all these in here, which looks like it needs more. The only downside to the generator is setting it up. But of course, that's not what I'm wanting to do today. Today I want to get this generator and the quarry fueled properly. And so I decided the most efficient solution would be to make a wood farm. So, what I have in here are the recipes for a cart builder, a cart assembler, one of these. Now what this will allow me to do is basically build carts that I can then set running and automatically farming the trees that I plant down. I am going to have to go find myself some standard oak trees, but I can sort that out off camera. So, without further ado, let's get our... let's just shove it all in there. Yes, I already had it in there. Right, so yes, basically, I'm going to need 2 circuits. Those to one side. So, 2 simple PCBs. Done. And now, go on, in you go. 1 cart assembler. Now, cart assemblers do require a fuel source, so I'm going to be burning through my coal with yet another machine. However, before I start with that, I'm going to need to build myself the basic resources, basic components, such as a hull, the woodcutter, engines, all that lot. So, I'll go gather resources and get back to you. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've got all the resources I need built together here. So, this is basically all the recipes in semi-constructed forms for the most part. So, first of all, let's build the wood cutting component. So, first of all, we're going to need our... Oops. Wrong button. Going to need simple PCBs, which sit like that to make once I get it in there, an advanced PCB, which will sit like so. To make a woodcutting core. We'll also need... Oops, doing that wrong again. 5 saw blades, and these will then sit like so. To create a basic woodcutter. So, that's the woodcutting part. Now we need ourselves a cart to actually stick it all in. So, first of all, the wheels, and then the hull. So we've now got the cutter and the hull. However, it's not powered at this point in time, so what I'm going to need is all these resources here. So, oops. You may recognise this one, it's a fairly standard pattern. The piston. And I've missed some somewhere. What have I done? Okay, apparently I've lost some cobblestone. Don't know what happened there. Doesn't matter anyway, because... Oops, wrong one. So, make myself a furnace. Stick those either side. That's what I forgot. The iron. For some reason I appear to have gained an iron ingot. And yeah, coal engine, so that's now powered. Oh, I know why I've gained an iron ingot. Gained one because we also need storage. Which means... I'm going to make myself some side panels. Make some chest locks. Gonna need 4 of these. And 2 of those. So those 2 there. Those corners, and those there, and that finally there, and that gives us side chests. This is a basic engine. Really, I'd prefer to have a solar powered cart, but it's best I can get at this point in time because I don't have any glowstone dust. So we put the standard hull in the cart assembler, and now we can put our basic woodcutter into the tools, if I remember correctly. Yep. Coal engine into the engines, and the side chests into the storage section. And this basically gives us our woodcutting cart, which I'm going to hit the assemble on. And now it says it's going to take 11 minutes, but I also need fuel, so get myself some of this charcoal that I've cooked up, got ready, and pop that in there. And in 11 minutes time, that will be done. So we'll come back to that in a bit. As for now, I'm going to go check on the quarry, seeing as I've had it refueled recently. And the fuel appears to have run out, so let's just check on it. It's done a decent job. Some tin down there. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, plenty of resources. Mostly cobblestone, but we've got some iron, we've got some cinnabar, we've got some tin ore, and coal, of course, which of course we can just feed straight back into the system. Like so. And that will allow it to keep going while you're not doing anything. Oh, there we go. So that should continue mining down to the lower depths. Oh, what's that doing there? Of course, at some point I'm going to have to go down and clean up the sides. Get all the resources that it's missed. Let's see how this is doing, just to get an idea of... Ooh, right, it's burning through that very quickly. Let's put the charcoal, all of it in there, and leave it at that. So yes, we'll come back once the cart has been assembled. Alright guys, quick update. I realised that I'd forgotten a minor detail, namely tracks. So, I'm just building them now. Now, first of all, I'm going to need to build a rolling machine, because tracks work slightly differently in this particular mod pack to the vanilla. So, first of all, I'm going to need a rolling machine, which of course is not working for some random reason. Let me just check that out. I put a chest in when I should put a crafting bench in. That's my problem. Try this again. There we go. One rolling machine. Now, if I remember correctly, these run off Minecraft jewels, which means I'm going to need to probably borrow what's down here. Actually, how are these doing? Oh, we're doing fairly well for power. getting fairly far down. And I think it looks like a lava pool or something. Oh wait, nope, area that I've already lit up. Which means I can actually technically access down the bottom now. But anyway, that's not important. I'm going to go find some Minecraft jewels for this. From somewhere, but before I do that, I'm going to also build a Detector Rail, because I'm going to be needing one of those. Doop-a-doop. So, that actually gives me 2 of them. Advanced Detector Rails basically allow me to pick up and drop items using a cart controller, which I will be building as well, but to be honest, got 15 seconds left on this, so I might as well show you what the cart looks like. Boom! One modular cart with standard hull, coal engine, basic woodcutter, which apparently gets damage on, that's not good, and side chests. So I can put this down on any rails that I find. Except I don't have any on my person at the moment in time, so I'm going to go and build me some rails. In fact, I'm going to build a fuel power source, Minecraft Duel's power source, and then set up the rails. So, be back in a moment. Right, just a quick update. Basically, got the iron set up in the rolling machine like so. It's going to take a few moments to build. There we go, as you can see. Got the engine set up with a redstone torch powering it. Nice, quick and simple. So we'll get the rails from this and then we can build the... oh, there we go, standard rails. So now we can build our tracks, which are that, and wooden rail beds, which are wooden ties, which, no, there's going to be a better way of building wooden ties. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of adjustment to my original plan here. I'm going to have to build a coke oven. I'll be right back once I've got the resources. Hey guys, I'm back again, and now I've got the materials required, which took far too long to gather, to be honest with you. So, we now have 26 coke oven bricks, which, in this area that I've conveniently cleared out, I'm going to start placing down. So you start out with a 3x3 pattern, and then you work around the corners like so, and then you just cap it off like so, and boom, done. Simple as. All I need to do now is stick some coke in, some coal in there, and that'll cook it up to coke and produce me some creosote oil, and I'll be able to get started. So I think charcoal might work in it, but I'm not 100% certain. Nope, charcoal does not work in it. I've heard of other materials that do work in it, such as cactus, so let's go grab us some cactus and we'll try that out. If I can find a renewable resource which I can do this with, it'll be so much better. It's not out here, but what I can do is go outside, because I know I've got some cacti just growing right next door. There we are. Let's just grab the whole stack. And let's set up a little farm as well while we're at it, because we're going to be needing it. There we go, let those grow. We'll just put this one in for now, because, well, we want to find out whether it does smelt or not. If it does, brilliant. If it doesn't, well, no, not much of a loss. Just means that it's going to take a lot longer to actually get everything we need. And it apparently does. Excellent. Right, so we can now harvest cactuses and produce as much creosote as we want. I'm going to assume as well it also produces coke at the same time. Not the snorting kind, the stuff that you can burn, which will be fantastic for the generator. So we'll leave that cooking away and come back to it later. So what else? What else can we do? What else? Got tracks on the go. That's what they're called. Anyway, coke's for. I've got modular cart. Quarry's underway. I think we've kind of hit a. Quarry sort of stopped again. Yeah, we've kind of hit one of those can't do much zones. What the? Where did you come from? Go away. Go away. Yeah, so tell you what, we'll call the episode here. I don't know how long this is actually going to be until I edit it, but we'll call it here for today. And I'll come back with the next episode when all the coal coke is done, and we've got some creosote oil, and oh, it's already done. Cactus charcoal, interesting. Creosote. So yeah, as I say, I'll come back next episode, and we can start work on building the farm. See you guys next time. Don't forget to like if you liked it, and subscribe if you loved it. See you guys next time. Bye.